My name is Andrew, and this is Rogue Wrenching. Today we are talking about a really cool new product. Well, I don't know if it's a new product, but we're talking about the Launch 123E. This is a, we'll call it a full function scan tool because that's really what it is. And this is a sub $200 scan tool that you can buy off Amazon. There's a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing it. And what we're doing today is we're going to review this, and I'm going to tell you if this thing is worth the money, if it actually works and does what it says it can do, and whether or not I think you should buy one. So let's dive right in. So the first feature that I really like about this is a Android-based tablet, which means that you can easily connect it to your Wi-Fi for all of the software updates and stuff like that. There are a couple of features of this tool that I was not aware of going into it that I think maybe you might want to be aware of if you're thinking about buying one. The first is that this has limited functionality out of the box. What I mean by that is you have full access to most modules on most cars for reading and clearing codes, as well as monitoring live data. What you do not have access to is a thing in the industry we call bidirectional controls. So I can't use this tool to command a fuel pump to on and then go check for power at a fuel pump unless you pay for the manufacturer subscription. So the way this tool is set up is it's set up really well for a budget tool. That is that you have a wide variety of data you can get with it right out of the box. And then if you're using or seeing one manufacturer more than you would see others, so like, let's say you worked at a Ford dealership and you were an apprentice and you were just starting out, and you wanted to get into something that can talk to Fords and do a lot of stuff with Fords, but you don't want to pay, you know, $5,000 or $6,000 for a scan tool, which is completely understandable because that's ridiculous, especially for someone young and starting out. So you pick up one of these, you spend $35 to get the Ford package, it gives you full access to that. So the nice thing about this tool is you're not paying for that full functionality for manufacturers that you're not actually using, if that makes any sense. So you buy this, it's like sub $200 depending on where you get it. I'll link below to the Amazon listing where I got this, and it's a great tool for the price point, and you're not paying for software that you're not using. So like, I don't need the Alfa Romeo software, but you can buy it if you have one and you need it. Now, if you're driving one of those, you probably aren't buying a cheap tool, but this is a really good tool for the money. And this, well, first of all, full disclosure, this tool was sent to me to review and kind of see if I like it. And yeah, so we're reviewing the tool is what this video is all about. Obviously, I've already said that. But this is a really good tool. I really like this tool. This is fabulous for when you're stuck on the side of the road and you just want to have something cheap you can throw in your car and have with you so you have access to all that kind of information wherever you're at. Fabulous tool for the job. Or really good if you're kind of just starting out or you just need something that's fast and quick to do simple code clearing and data pulls and stuff like that. So this is a really, really robust, functional tool. And at the price point, it's really hard to beat. Now, if we compare this tool with, say, the Snap-on scan tool that I use professionally at work, this tool really doesn't, it's hard to say because this tool can do a lot. This tool can probably do, I'm going to say 70 to 80% of what my Snap-on scan tool can do, except the Snap-on is 10 times as expensive as this little guy right here. And this thing connecting to the internet to do things like updating the software, or this has a really cool feature where you can click on a code and it'll automatically pull up Google with that code. So it's like really quick for figuring out what's going on and getting information quickly, which is a nice feature. So at the price point, I don't think you can go wrong with this tool. It's an absolutely fabulous tool. It works really well. I like it a lot. This is something that I'm not necessarily going to use where I'm at professionally because I'm a professional diagnostic technician in an automotive shop. You know, I'm using much more high-end tools than this. So this isn't something that I'm going to keep in my toolbox. This is something I'm going to stick in my car when I go out on a road trip. That way I've always got information with me. So if I have a problem, I can get it solved quickly and easily. So that is kind of it. It's a fabulous tool at a really good price point. You cannot beat this thing for price, reliability. It feels really robust in your hand. It works well. The battery lasts super long. It's fabulous. It's great. It can charge with a USB cord or the OBD2 port. A really, really solid tool, an excellent choice for someone who's wanting to get into a scan tool without spending a ton of money. So definitely recommend picking yourself up one of these if you don't have one already. And if you just want to learn more about cars and kind of get into playing with stuff, this is a great place to start. There's a lot of support for these things out there on the internet. And yeah, they're super simple, they're super easy, and I really like working with it. So that's kind of that for the review on this tool. I like it a lot and would definitely recommend you guys go pick one up if you don't already own a scan tool. So all that being said, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.